Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows is a soft reboot to 2014's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The movie starts off with the Turtles at a basketball game. They're hanging up on the inside of one of those Jumbotron scoreboards. And they're watching the game and discussing about how they think that they should be down with all the humans watching the game, but they can't because the humans will freak out because they're, mutant turtles. The movie shifts to April O'Neil, who is undercover trying to get to Baxter Stockman, who has information and is trying to help Shredder escape from prison. April tells the turtles and they go to stop Shredder from escaping. We are introduced to Casey Jones, who is played by Stephen Amell from Arrow. Casey Jones is a police officer and he's sitting in the front of the transport truck that's carrying Shredder, and there is also Bebop and Rocksteady in the truck as well. The turtles show up, try to stop Shredder from escaping, but Shredder is successful and he gets teleported to Dimension X, where he meets Krang for the first time. Krang tells Shredder that he needs his help to retrieve 3 pieces on Earth that, when put together, forms a teleporter that goes from Dimension X to Earth, and that Krang wants to take over Earth, and he wants Shredder to be along with him. Krang gives Shredder this purple ooze that transforms humans into huge tyrant beast creatures. Shredder injects Bebop and Rocksteady with this purple ooze, and they turn into the huge monsters that you see throughout the rest of the movie. Shredder basically uses Bebop and Rocksteady to fend off the turtles in hopes that they can defeat the turtles so they can stay out of his way from collecting the 3 pieces of the teleporter. Shredder eventually gets all 3 pieces of the teleporter and brings it back to Baxter Stockman, who assembles the pieces together and activates it so it opens the portal from Dimension X to Earth. Bit by bit, the Technodrome is going to Earth and is slowly assembling to make the big dome that it is, and Krang is on the inside waiting for it to finish building so he can start destroying New York and slowly start taking over Earth. Eventually, the Turtles get the upper hand and stop Krang and send him back to Dimension X and the Technodrome as well. Things I liked about the movie: it was focused on the Turtles this time and not Megan Fox. That was like the big killer for the first movie for me, is that it was Megan Fox featuring the Turtles. Gary Anthony Williams and WWE superstar Sheamus were awesome as Bebop and Rocksteady. They were just smooth and worked so well together. It just felt natural, and they did the characters justice. I was shocked, honestly, with Sheamus. He was really good. Tyler Perry as Baxter Stockman was my favorite part of the movie. He didn't get a lot of screen time, but the dude just was so great as the role. He really felt like the Baxter Stockman from the 80s cartoon. Things I didn't like: I was not a fan of Stephen Amell as Casey Jones. Casey Jones is supposed to be some chill Mr. Cool badass guy, and that is not what Stephen Amell's portrayal of him was. He was too whiny and too, I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't Casey Jones, and I was not even a big fan when they announced his casting as him a year ago or whenever it was. And I was right. Well, to me, I was right. If you guys liked him, that's cool. But I wasn't a fan. The lack of Shredder doing stuff in this movie really disappointed me. They finally gave him a good role, an actual character to play him, and they gave him a really cool suit this time around. It wasn't Megatron Shredder like in the first movie, and he didn't do much besides talk. The movie needed more Krang. He showed up in the beginning and then in the final act of the movie, and he had maybe 10 minutes total screen time. He was just so great, and they did nothing with him. So I didn't catch all the Easter eggs, but I'll tell you what I got. There was the turtle dump truck. The horn was part of the original theme from the 80s cartoon, the doo 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 doo. I thought that was pretty cool. When Casey Jones goes to a bar to try and find Bebop and Rocksteady, the bar is playing Vanilla Ice, which is really cool because Vanilla Ice was in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 movie doing the ninja rap. While Casey Jones was fighting Bebop and Rocksteady, there's a part where Rocksteady is on a motorcycle and he's driving by and he kicks Casey Jones in the chest, like upper chest area, and I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be for Sheamus's finisher, because Sheamus voiced Rocksteady, and Sheamus's finisher is a kick to the chest called the Brogue Kick, and I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be like a nod to it, which I thought was really cool. Well, that was my review for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Let me know if you guys liked the movie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic. And I will see you on the next review. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles!